Evers, I Figueroa call.
Hi.
Right now, a Madison golf course sold to soon become a landfill. The timeline for when that would happen.
Also, new crime numbers. Madison police have vowed to get violent crime under control. We're going to break down the incidents from this year.
Yesterday, going down in history with a new record high, but there are more days this week that could do the same.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Leah Lynchide.
And I'm Chris Stanford. The furnace went from just the temperature at home just went from heat to AC, just like that.
It was so
no in between.
hot outside.
Holy cow. Yeah, I got home and the house was 80 degrees yesterday.
Record breaking.
Yeah, they put some AC in there. Man, I'm sure a lot of you had to do the same at home. We thank you for joining us this morning. We do have some breaking news from overnight. The Madison Common Council voted to sell off a portion of the Yahar Hills Golf Course.
The city and Dane County hope it will be the site for a future landfill and sustainable business park, but there's still a long way to go to get there.
Approving the land sale now does not guarantee a landfill will be sited there. The county actually has a lot more work to do. Also, the county could decide for any number of reasons that ultimately they don't want to put a landfill there.
There is a buyback provision in case the county decides not to build a landfill in the space. When we spoke with county leaders last week, they said they do plan to start a compost site, education center, and offices, construction beginning as early as 2025. Construction of the actual landfill would begin in 2028. Well, in Madison, it's been a top priority to get violent crime rates in our area back under control.
In the first quarter of 2022, it looks like some progress is being made. Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes says he's encouraged by Madison's first quarter results. He's been very open about finding a way to calm record-breaking violent crime rates from 2020 and 2021, and he is not alone.
We have a plan in place. If we can execute on that plan, we can really end the year on a really, really good note.
The secret formula that I've seen is people getting to know one another, people being able to communicate together.
There are 4 key areas of lower crime rates in the first quarter of this year compared to last, including a 17% decrease in shots fired incidents, a 14% decrease in burglaries, a 25% decrease in stolen cars, and a 45% decrease in thefts from cars. Chief Barnes has pointed out that as the temperatures rise, though, so will crime rates.
The weather is cooler, people aren't out as much, and you really want to do good strides then, and I think we've done that.
For more on our previous coverage regarding violent crime within the Madison community, head to channel3000.com.
Some breaking news overnight. Madison police are looking for a 31-year-old man involved in a stabbing on the city's south side. It happened at a homeless encampment along Dairy Drive around 1 o'clock overnight. Officers say a 37-year-old woman was injured by an edged weapon. She had to be taken to the hospital, but is expected to be okay. The suspect left the scene before police arrived, though the two do know each other. If you have any information on the case, please contact the Madison Area Crime Stoppers. And as we learn more information about the case, we'll be pushing those breaking details through our mobile app. That's where you can stay up to date with all of the latest local news. Just search Channel 3000 in your app store.
The 2 suspects charged in a brazen homicide in downtown Madison are headed to trial. Damani Cummins and Eamon Galtney appeared before a judge together yesterday. The shooting happened about a month ago right outside the Dane County Jail. Police described the attack as premeditated and pre-planned. Cummins and Galtney are now both being held on a $1 million cash bond.
A 17-year-old accused of beating a fellow student at Madison Lafallette High School is now bound for trial. Taeshan Ross faces 1 count of substantial battery after punching a student in the face during a fight at the school back in January. In a criminal complaint, video shows Ross punching the student who ended up in the hospital. During the hearing yesterday, the court entered a not guilty plea on his behalf.
A warning from the Dane County Sheriff's Office this morning about some ongoing scam calls. Officials say someone's calling, claiming to be a Dane County sergeant and asking for money. It's on top of scammers also spoofing the Sheriff's Office phone number. The Sheriff's Office will never request money from you over the phone, and if you do receive a call like this, here's what to do. Call the number on your screen. That is the non-emergency dispatch number, 608-255-2345.
6:04, time to check in with Chris Reese and your First Warn Weather, your certified most accurate. Hey, Chris.
Talking about record heat. Yesterday, we did set a new record high temperature right here. in Madison. We made it up towards 90, breaking the old record of 87 set back in 1993. We are also breaking your record warm lows overnight, and a lot of those go all the way back to the 1800s, and they are just falling with the heat that we do have this week. Janesville made it to 91. Watertown joined Madison at 90, so did Fond du Lac, 91 in Boscobel as well. Just a steamy and sizzling day overall for all of southern Wisconsin yesterday, and we are starting out with the mugginess already this morning. 72 for Janesville. Watertown and Mineral Point are joining us at 72. It's 71 in Monroe. Madison, one of the warmest spots actually, at 73 at this point. It is still variably cloudy outside, a mix of sun and clouds. That is what I expect us to see all day long. Winds are out of the south at 7, the dew point at 70. This is incredibly uncomfortable, folks. I mean, it is truly the air you can wear. We are starting out with it this morning, and as our wind direction starts to increase out of the south a little bit later on today, we're going to see that humidity continue to build up. I mean, we're talking being on that line between the immediate and no, go back inside. I don't want to deal with this humidity. That's how humid things are going to get. So Mother Nature truly flipped a switch this week, and we are still in it. Look at how warm it will feel as we start to move into the evening time as well. Feels like temperatures are going to be into the upper 90s, close to 100, not just today. We'll do the same thing tomorrow, but tomorrow your air temperatures are also going to be into the low 90s as well, not the mid 80s, which is what we are expecting today. This is 12 o'clock. Temperatures are right around 81. You still see that mix of sun and clouds. Here comes that southerly wind, by the way, that's going to be increasing those dew points. 84 is where I expect us to top out. If we had a little bit more sunshine, like we might see across the driftless region, your temperatures might be just a little bit warmer. Some thunderstorms will occur across Minnesota later on this afternoon and evening. Some of those thunderstorms could clip our northern counties early tomorrow morning. Otherwise, I expect most of us to be dry. But 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, I mean, temperatures are in the 70s and 60s again. We go up to 90 with strong southerly winds. I mean, we are staying humid and we are staying hot for the next multiple days in a row. By Friday, it's 86. We will begin to cool down as some showers of thunderstorms begin to arrive from the west. Those will lead to some cooler weather moving into the weekend. Still, though, you can plan ahead as we go through this summer warmth, folks. If you haven't changed those air filters or opened the AC vents, I just encourage you to do it. It'll help out, but if you're having trouble, your home's not really cooling down, check the thermostat settings, or maybe you just need the AC maintenance altogether. But as always, water, water, water. It's good for you any time of the year, but especially when it is hot, drink as much water as you can. This is nothing to write home about. I mean, we're breaking records for this time of the year, but we've been hotter before in Wisconsin. But the reality is, our bodies aren't used to it yet. We were just in the 40s, 50s, and 60s within the past 2 weeks. Okay, Chris Reese, with that good advice, thank you very much. 6:07 now. The Bucks are set for Game 5 tonight in Boston. Milwaukee's best-of-7 series is now a best-of-3 with the Celtics. 2 more wins puts the Bucks back in the Eastern Conference Finals. It's not going to be easy. Bucks will have to win another game in the Garden, one of the toughest arenas to win in sports. But the Bucks say they're ready, knowing the challenge they face.
Be a hard-fought series. We knew that going into the series. We knew that when we took Game 1. We knew that when we went up 2-1. So it's going to be a battle. We expect that, and we just got to be better. I mean, we won every quarter but one, and that was the most important one. So, you know, take the good with it, learn from the bad.
Game 5 set for 6 tonight. You can watch it on TNT.
Yeah, it's a pivotal one. All right, so looking ahead for the Bucks, big announcement yesterday. The Bucks are going to be headed to the Middle East for the first time ever. Milwaukee will take on the Atlanta Hawks in 2 preseason games in Abu Dhabi. The games will be on October 8th and 10th, part of the first ever NBA Abu Dhabi games. It's the second time in 3 years that the Bucks have played outside of North America. You'll remember that the team played Charlotte in the regular season in Paris in 2020.
And you'll be able to watch Disney's movie about Giannis Antetokounmpo and his family next month. Disney released the trailer for the upcoming movie called Rise. The company says it will be available to watch on Disney Plus starting June 24th. It follows the journey of the Antetokounmpo family from Nigeria to Greece and to the U.S. and how the family launched the careers of 3 NBA champions, Giannis, Thanasis, and Kostas.
Coming up, the dire drought situation out west, the new restrictions to conserve water.
And we're in the 608 this morning checking out the Greater Madison Senior Softball League. We're going to check out the action in Verona when we come back. Stick around.
Big Memorial Day savings start now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save up to 40% off doorbusters and special buys. Plus, get special no-interest financing for 12 months. And it's starting right now at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley off the Beltline in East Springs Drive.
Habitat for Humanity of Dane County continues to help hardworking families attain homeownership. By providing financial coaching, homeowners can manage their mortgage and other finances while building stability for their family. Strengthen our community. Support Habitat Dane County.
Refresh your space now and save up to $1,000. Plus, get special financing up to 36 months. We think you'll love our durable, easy care floors that look beautiful too. Sale ends Monday at H&R Carpets and Flooring in Wanakee.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of industry-leading Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Take advantage of exceptional financing offers from your local Cub Cadet dealer today. To find the dealer near you, visit CubCadetDealers.com.
In Wisconsin, everything's gotten so expensive because America's too dependent on China. So we sure know phony baloney policies when we see them. Senator Ron Johnson voted against cracking down on China with higher tariffs and tougher trade deals, and even voted against punishing China for manipulating its currency. No wonder everything keeps going up and up and up. Senator Johnson, stop making it easier on China and tougher on us.
Hey everybody, who's coming to the big show? It's Vet Aid, Saturday, June 11th at Ho-Chunk Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells. An all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway Jew, the Mascot Theory, and Beth Killian. All benefiting heat and housing for heroes. Visit VetAidWI.com for details and to purchase tickets for Trace Atkins.
Govan Cars is having a huge spring sale with the largest selection of vehicles under $14,995 or $225 per month. Don't miss out on our spring sale with the best selection of SUVs and cars under $14,995 or $225 per month. We have one of the largest selections of vehicles in Dane County with over 500 vehicles in stock. So just come on in and ask for me, Crystal the Pistol, Govan. Go to Govan Cars, east or west.
You gotta go to Govan, GovanCars.com.
The savings do not get better than this. Ashley's Memorial Day sale starts now. Holiday doorbusters are up to 64% off, plus up to an additional 10% off at checkout. Furnish entire rooms for only $14 per month and special financing for 60 months. Starting right now.
You're watching Madison's fastest growing newscast. News 3 Now this morning.
Welcome back. We're in the 608 this morning, catching up with the Greater Madison Senior Softball League. Back in action this month.
Josh Breiner is live at Verona Community Park this morning to tell us all about it. Hey there, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. Hey, it's a summer-like morning out here. We're already playing some ball. Check out all the folks out here at Verona Community Park already at this time of the morning. Out here a couple of hours early just for us in the 608 on News 3 Now this morning. Of course, we're talking about the Greater Madison Senior Softball League this morning. They play Wednesday and Thursday mornings, and here to talk a little bit more about this is Bob Rulin, the co-founder of this league. Bob, good morning. Thanks for having us out here.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here.
Yes, this is a lot of fun. You know, you guys have been doing this for many, many years now. And, you know, what got you interested in this league?
Well, my good friend Ray Blum back in 2009 gave me a call. He wanted to get a softball league going, a senior league, because there was nothing like that in the Madison area. And so I went along with him because I've known Ray for years. And here we are. It's 13 years later, and it's just going great.
So it's ages 55 and up, and really you have guys as young as 55, as old as their mid-80s.
Yes, I have one guy on my team that's 87.
Wow.
And he is unbelievable in shape. He makes his other guys look pretty, you know, whatever. So.
You know, this is something that you guys all look forward to, right? It's the camaraderie, it's that teamwork, and just the socialization. It keeps you moving.
Yes. It makes us be like boys again, young kids. It's our childhood dream. We love to do, play softball.
Yeah, you can see the energy. Definitely, it's crazy.
Yeah, look at it here. We got about 18 guys showing up just to play softball at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's unheard of.
So you guys are here on Wednesday and Thursday mornings. Talk a little bit about the league itself.
The league is, we have 13 teams on Wednesday, and we have 12 on Thursday, and it's we have a lot of fun. It's you win, you win, you lose. It's no big deal. It's the camaraderie. It's going out afterward. A lot of guys go out to lunch afterwards. They go golfing. They're just getting out of the house and having fun, what they want to do. It's enjoyable.
And this has expanded so much over the years. I mean, from its start to where it is now, how much have you guys grown?
Our first year was 8 teams, and we didn't think we'd get that many. And then we went to 10 our second year, and now it's up to, again, 13 on today, Wednesday, and 12 on Thursday, and we got over 200 people involved, 200 players involved in the league. It's just awesome to see the growth and the interest. People are coming out at the age of 55 now, I was told, and before we had to wait for people to retire to play ball. Now they take time off to come out and play ball and go back to their jobs. It's unbelievable.
And you're always looking for more folks.
Yes, we will take anybody that wants to play. Yep, they can sign up, they can come to the ballpark, or they can contact us on GreaterMadisonSeniorSoftball.com, the website, and we'll take people to play.
And you're always looking for fans here Wednesday and Thursday mornings,
and there's plenty of place. They got the pavilion here. We got the snack bar. We got the trees in the shelter here. You got the stands out. You want to get suntanned? It's just great. Families come out, watch their grandparents play. Husbands enjoy having their wives play. Come out and watch us play. So whatever. It's just a lot of fun.
Well, Bob, thank you so much for having us out here. We certainly appreciate it. If you'd like to learn more about the Greater Madison Senior Softball League, you can go to the story at channel3000.com. But check out all the action out here, guys. It's pretty cool to see them up and at 'em this early on a Wednesday morning. And I think I'm in need for a little redemption. I'm gonna have to try hitting the ball again coming up at 6:45. We'll see if I can do it this time. I did just a little bit ago. I got a little hit. Of course, they brought the field in a little bit for me, but I did make it happen. Of course, it wasn't on TV, but we'll see if we can get it on TV coming up here in just a little bit.
You sure about that?
Yeah, do you believe it?
Mark, you saw it.
Yeah.
It happened, folks. It happened.
I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
All right.
We'll see if we can make it happen again.
We'll all be rooting for you, Josh Breiner. Thanks, buddy.
Remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out to him on social media or shoot him an email for a chance to be featured.
All right, 6:16 now. Out west, the drought situation is becoming dire. Residents are now being asked to conserve water, and there are some new strict rules going into effect in several communities. This news comes as California's 2 largest reservoirs are now at critically low levels. Lake Oroville is the largest in Northern California. It's at 55% capacity. Shasta Lake is below 50%. And the situation is severe across the Southwest. Nevada's Lake Mead, the nation's largest reservoir, has dropped 150 feet since 2000.
This is really an indication that Mother Nature is reminding us that we are in a world with climate change. It's here, and we need to start adapting to it.
Starting June 1st, outdoor watering in 3 Southern California counties will be limited to just once a week. That affects 6 million homes. And the city of Los Angeles, that rule is now twice a week. LA is also ramping up patrols to make sure that people are not wasting water.
So here in Wisconsin, we've received quite a bit of water this spring, but we are still unusually dry, Chris.
Yeah, still abnormally dry in this part of the state. Eventually, that'll change for us as we start to get more rain, but we have not gotten enough in the last week to completely eliminate all drought status out there. Still, though, the drought across the West, I mean, that has been around for some years, and it hasn't really seen all that much improvement. But for us in southern Wisconsin, we're still abnormally dry. Eventually, as more of those rain chances start to roll on through, that will begin to improve. But we'll track more rain chances moving into the weekend. I'm watching Friday into Saturday right now, along with at least a couple disturbances next week that'll try to bring us some chances for some rain, but most of next week overall generally looks dry. In fact, as we start to move really through the middle of May, we're at equal chances of being above or below normal when it comes to precipitation, likely skewing just a bit below normal. But then you start to go into the last week of May 18th through 14th. The expectation is a smaller probability of being wetter than normal during that time period. As we move into this summer, I can tell you that most forecasters believe our drought will continue to improve in Wisconsin.
All right, let's hope so. Thanks, Chris. 6:19 now. It appears Donald Trump will be making a comeback to Twitter at some point. Twitter's soon-to-be owner, Elon Musk, said yesterday that he would restore the former president's banned account on the platform if his purchase goes through. Musk called Twitter's decision to ban Trump in 2020 a mistake and, quote, a morally bad decision.
Unbelievable video out of the Carolinas this morning. This shows a home being taken out by waves and collapsing into the ocean. So this is along Cape Hatteras National Seashore on the outer banks of North Carolina, and it's actually the second home to collapse. No one was inside either one. The beach is now closed to protect the public since there are other homes in the area that may fall in as well. Just devastating
crazy
for those
video.
families. My goodness. 6:20 now. Some unique cargo causing a scene on the West Coast.
And in our next half hour, investigators are releasing new information about a helicopter crash in Hawaii that killed a Madison mother and daughter.
This portion of News 3 Now is brought to you by Shopko Optical.
Summer's here, and it's time to refresh your space, indoor or out. Get an incredible 25% off Slumberland low prices during our huge memorial sale at Slumberland. Explore our comfortable living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, patio, and more.
Save big with Menards and get 11% off everything for your project. Spend less time maintaining your deck and more time relaxing with UltraDeck low-maintenance composite decking. We carry everything you'll need to complete your new deck project. It gives you the look of real wood without the upkeep and features a hidden fastening system for a clean, professional look. Get 11% off UltraDeck and everything in the store now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Ceiling fans are on sale at Madison Lighting. They're quality fans, built to run, and they're quiet. The experts at Madison Lighting can help you choose a fan that will save energy. Madison Lighting, Watts Road, Madison.
Hold on, I'm coming. You didn't tell me you were getting McDonald's.
Right now, enjoy a $5.50 burrito meal deal, only at McDonald's.
$1 million worth of the best hot tubs in Madison are at Leisure Concepts. And right now, get immediate free delivery, free ozone system, cover lift, matching entry steps, supplies, and training. Our showroom is packed with brand new hot tubs for immediate delivery. We're including everything you need and all at a great low spring price. Leisure Concepts is open 7 days a week. Stop into our packed showroom in Madison on the Beltline at the Park Street exit.
It's Wow Wednesdays at Hy-Vee. This Wednesday, get Jimmy Dean Bacon, only $2.99. Blackberries or raspberries, only $2.99. Hy-Vee potato chips or tortilla chips, only 88 cents. And Breyer's ice cream or Klondike novelties, only $2.99. Wednesday only. For more ways to save on hundreds of items every day at Hy-Vee, check out our monthly catalog, our weekly ad, and scan the QR code to visit HyVeeDeals.com for even more deals.
Violent and destructive riots in Kenosha, the Waukesha Christmas Parade tragedy, record-high homicides in Milwaukee, from defunding our police to releasing violent felons with low or no bail. Liberal Democrats have created the worst crime wave in decades. Senator Ron Johnson is standing with our brave law enforcement officers to keep Wisconsin families safe, and he wants to keep violent criminals behind bars where they belong.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Get an incredible 25% off Slumberland low prices during our huge memorial sale at Slumberland. Are you sleeping in pain but dread mattress shopping? Come to Slumberland, where each bed is rated for back support and softness.
Wonderful sunset here from Walt. We're going to share him. Thank him for sharing that with us. You see some of the haze and the humidity in the air having an effect here in this picture. Looks kind of cool, huh?
Are we sure it's not the moon?
We thought it was the moon earlier.
Not going to let me live that one down, huh?
It was 5:23 in the morning.
The moon was very red this morning.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
Yes.
The drive into work at 3 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
It was about the same color. Really cool. Nice and big in the sky. We want to thank Walt for using the hashtag MyNews3Morning. Share your morning with us, or sunset or evening or whatever. We don't care. Post it on social media, and we'll talk about it on TV. Out in Washington State, a driver's unique use of a U-Haul had many drivers doing a double take.
Yeah, take a look. A Washington State patrol trooper had to pull this guy over after several other drivers reported a car hanging out of the back of the moving van. Aside from being fined $140 for an unsafe load, the driver also had a suspended license, and the U-Haul was long overdue. So the truck and its unique cargo were both impounded by officers.
All right, so let's just take a moment here to break down some of the facts, okay?
Okay.
All right, so suspended license.
Yes.
Overdue U-Haul.
Yes.
You pretty much need to have a valid license to get a U-Haul.
What are you implying, Chris?
So, okay. Then you're towing a car with a car, and it's okay. All right.
A lot going on here.
This individual, we have questions for you. And if you are watching this, feel free to answer some of those questions for us. But I really think that this U-Haul was held for so long that his license was suspended while in his possession.
So here's my
question. He never turned it in.
Did he drive the truck into the truck?
Absolutely.
How did
you just get a couple of buttons, you just
back?
push it up there.
A little ramp.
Also, there were some partners in crime in this particular situation.
You know, whoever strapped it in and was like, yep, that's not going anywhere.
To be fair, it didn't go anywhere, to our knowledge.
Dad, do we need another strap? Do we need two on this? No, it's good. It's fine. It's fine. One strap will do it.
Oh, my gosh.
It's my biggest strap. It's going to be fine.
6:25. Let's turn it over to Chris Reese with the weather.
Yeah, bus stop forecast time as folks are getting ready to head out. It's still going to be warm and muggy today. Shorts weather, if you will. Warming up to about 85 for your highs later on this afternoon. We could see a stray storm. But for the most part, I expect most of us to be dry. Already, though, kind of a beautiful day taking shape. It is muggy. Dew points are into the 70s. It is 73. I mean, check out the humidity, 90%.
Oh, really?
Happy summer.
Gross. All right, thanks, Chris. Stick around, folks. More news is next.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
The Stanley Steamer started with one man, a van, and a whole lot of carpet. We've been innovating for a long time. Stanley Steamer now goes beyond carpet. We've been cleaning tile and grout, upholstery, rugs, air ducts, and a whole lot more. We don't just clean carpets, we clean homes. So when your home needs a cleaning, give us a ring at 1-800-STEAMER.
Raising healthy children takes a village, and kids thrive when their village is healthy too.
SSM Health and News 3 Now are helping you unlock a healthier world with our Time for Kids Keys to Health campaign. We'll show you how sustainable choices create healthier lifestyles, explore the impacts of food security on families,
and share ways we can help build a healthy community together. So join us on air, online, and in your village.
and take time for kids.
Summer is here, and with an exciting new Toyota, you can go climbing, paddleboarding, mountain biking, zip lining, camping.
How about napping?
Of course. Sorry, I'll keep it down.
Right now, you can get 1.75% APR for 48 months on a new 2022 Toyota Corolla, Camry, RAV4, Highlander, or Tacoma.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Culver's couldn't have started anywhere but in Sauk City, Wisconsin. Still today, we are a family restaurant. Here, nearby farms grow the food we eat, smiles are contagious, and everyone is someone's neighbor. It's a place where our love of fresh food is as strong as our love for each other. It's a feeling of welcome you'll notice the moment you stop by. Because where we come from has made us who we are, and for that, we couldn't be more proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Year 4 begins. It's a time of change and a chance for glory as Harry is tested to his limits in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire in concert. Be Enchanted as a live symphony orchestra performs Patrick Doyle's unforgettable score with the full movie on the big screen. Don't miss this magical live concert event Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire in concert.
At Papa Murphy's, we build your pizza with the freshest ingredients. You take it and bake it fresh in your oven.
So technically, I make the pizza.
At Papa Murphy's, we make great pizza, so you can make the pizza great. Papa Murphy's, change the way you pizza.
Friskies World
looks delicious.
with real shrimp, garden veggies, tasty gravy.
New Friskies glazed and infused.
It's glazing amazing.
Beat their fantasy.
Friskies. Look, there's over 100 more varieties at Friskies.com.
Right now, new findings in the helicopter death of a Madison mother and her daughter.
Also, claiming responsibility, we're looking into that online post about the arson attack at a Madison pro-life organization.
Say it with me. It is not the heat, it's the
humidity.
And that's what we're going to be tracking as we go from ope to nope in the Dew Point Department.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Leah Lynchide. Thanks for waking up with us. We'll get to Chris Reese's forecast in just a minute, but first, the National Transportation Board is claiming the FAA's failure to implement safety regulations is to blame for a 2019 helicopter crash that killed a Madison mom and her daughter.
Amy and Jocelyn Gannon died in a helicopter crash along with 5 others in Hawaii. They were sightseeing in Kauai on December 29, 2019. Investigators found that the pilot flew into an area covered in low clouds and fog, and due to limited visibility, couldn't leave the area before losing control or flying into terrain that he could not see. The NTSB says that with today's obscure weather patterns, 3 other air tour pilots in the area chose not to fly that day. Investigators do note the possibility that the pilot had out-of-date weather information. The NTSB also saying that they recommended in 2007 pilots in Hawaii have required specialized weather training and repeated that recommendation in 2013.
In total, the report found that 11 recommendations made to the FAA were not implemented before the crash took place. The statement read, when the NTSB issues safety recommendations, they are data-driven, supported by factual evidence developed from investigations, and are crafted to prevent accidents.
Another big story this morning, an Iowa County jury has found a mother and daughter, Lori and Alexis Berry, not guilty in the death of a teenager who was in their care. The pair had been charged with reckless homicide. This all stemmed from an incident in 2018 in Mineral Point when 13-year-old Selah Caden died. The teen's parents were in North Carolina, and Caden was sent to live with the Berries due to behavioral issues at home. After a week-long trial, jurors received the case yesterday afternoon. That verdict came about 8 hours later. Again, not guilty.
Wisconsin's Child Protection Services says it's being mischaracterized in reports. This after criticism over the death of a toddler here in Madison. Dane County's Human Services Director wouldn't talk specifics about that case, but told us CPS feels Madison Police's description of what happened before the child's death was incomplete and, quote, does not conform to how we operate as a matter of practice. Now, we've been looking into how CPS operates and what it takes to have a child removed from a home. When a child dies from abuse or neglect in Wisconsin, it's more likely than not that CPS has been involved in the past. According to a 2020 review, in 17 out of 27 deaths, caseworkers had past contact with the family, often in the form of unsubstantiated abuse or neglect investigations. But the state's Department of Children and Families says their approach to removing children from homes has evolved in keeping with national best practices.
When you look backwards at any sort of complicated set of rules and systems, the violations of those or the lack of doing a certain thing sometimes isn't as connected to the incident that happened. And so we're really trying to look at how do we support workers through these cases, which are tragedies in and of themselves. How do we stop looking at this as a blaming system?
Agencies try minimizing the trauma of removing a child from their home in all but the worst situations. We have more on that process up right now on channel3000.com.
A group is now claiming responsibility for that arson attack on a Madison pro-life organization. But defining who that group is rather complicated. The anonymous group is called Jane's Revenge. Madison police say they're working with federal authorities to determine if this claim is legit, but MPD gave no other updates. According to Robert Evans, though, the investigative reporter who broke the story, a source forwarded him a statement from the group posted to an anonymous site that promises more action. We spoke with an information security expert, too, about what posting to sites you probably don't know how to find and what that actually means.
It's really infrastructure that allows for privacy, and that actually was kind of the beginning of it, really to be a secure messaging protocol. But right now, it's really out there and available.
To even get to some of these sites, you have to have a special browser. Jane's Revenge Post promises more action within 30 days if certain pro-life organizations don't shut down. The group did take specific responsibility for the Madison attack and says they are in other cities across the country.
6:34 now. Chris Reese here with your certified most accurate forecast. It is going to be sticky out there today, Chris.
We are talking about the mugginess, Leah, and that's right. Sticky is the word to use. The dew point comfort meter right on that line between the moment you step outside, and nope, and choosing to say, I'm done. I'm going back in. It is going to be humid for the next several days, folks, so get used to that humidity, at least for a bit, before we eventually begin to cool down. Now, this heat and this humidity has fueled some of our thunderstorm chances, although yesterday never really panning out all that much. But we are tracking some thunderstorms across parts of the upper Midwest, including a severe thunderstorm now starting to approach I-35 on the south side of the Twin Cities there. That's one thing to watch today, where they have a better chance for some severe weather. Otherwise, it's garden variety thunderstorms between Appleton and Shawano as we go throughout the morning. Southern Wisconsin is dry, but it is mild as you begin to step out. A lot of those temperatures, they are in the 70s to start. Janesville and Monroe, same for Mineral Point at 72, 70 in Waukesha and Juneau. It is 73 right here in Madison. Dew points are into the 70s, the humidity at 90%. This is what you are stepping out the door to. Some of you love that. Some of you, not so much. So just be prepared. And still, you can make today a great day. Temperatures are warming up from the 70s into the mid-80s for those highs later on this afternoon. So it will be another warm and steamy one. I'm expecting temperatures to be at 83 by the time we get you towards lunch, topping out around 86 to 80, or 84 to 86 as we move into the afternoon. If we were to have more sun, some of us could hit 90 again, but I'm expecting just a little bit of some broken cloud cover today to help keep those temperatures a little bit farther down as opposed to what we saw yesterday. Overnight tonight, more storms start to move out of the Twin Cities into parts of central and northern Wisconsin. Marquette and Green Lake counties could be clipped by these showers of thunderstorms in the northern part of the viewing area. Elsewhere, the expectation is that we should stay dry. It is 90 though tomorrow, and then we'll start to see our chance for some showers of thunderstorms moving through after another steamy day on Friday. We've got to watch that very closely because some of those storms could be on the stronger side. Saturday, 78, a chance of showers and storms, and then we will begin to cool down to more comfortable levels, 60s and 70s next week.
Okay, Chris Reese, looking forward to that next week. Thank you very much. Happening today, the Senate is set to hold a procedural vote to begin debate on charting out abortion rights. The test vote is expected to fail, blocked by a Republican-led filibuster. It's in response to that leaked Supreme Court draft, which would overturn the legal precedent set by Roe v. Wade.
The Wisconsin Department of Ag, Trade, and Consumer Protection has issued a new ban on moving birds across the state. It's in response to the continuing cases of the avian flu. The order expands on one from early April. This one prohibited movement of poultry. Now it's expanded to include all domesticated birds to all live events. The recent avian flu outbreak has resulted in the death of more than 27 million birds now across the U.S.
The president is planning to end a federal activation that has allowed National Guard members to serve alongside healthcare workers in long-term facilities. That plan has left Republicans in Wisconsin upset, and the governor says his hands are tied. In a letter to the governor, Speaker Robin Vos called on him to keep the National Guard at the Veterans Home at Union Grove. He pointed to the staffing shortages that have still not been fixed, saying they need a plan to address the staffing. But the governor's spokesperson says the Guard is there under a federally funded pandemic mission, adding we cannot use the Guard to simply provide additional workforce support that's unrelated to the pandemic. The authorization gives troops until July 1st. Republicans are urging the governor to come up with a plan in that time.
To inflation now, the latest Consumer Price Index report due out today. President Biden now saying that tackling inflation is his administration's top domestic priority.
I understand what it feels like. I come from a family where when the price of gas or food went up, we felt it. It was a discussion at the kitchen table. I want every American to know that I'm taking inflation very seriously.
President Biden accused congressional Republicans of having no ideas for combating inflation. The White House says that some anti-inflation options on the table right now include ending the tariffs on Chinese imports. Those tariffs were enacted under former President Donald Trump.
6:39 now. A cool down on the way after this hot streak in the forecast. Chris Reese is timing it out for you in his certified most accurate.
And a look at some of the storm damage in northwest Wisconsin.
Plus, a beautiful morning for some baseball in Verona. We are in the 608 checking out the Greater Madison Senior Softball League when we come back. Stick around.
What does dry skin feel like?
It was really scaly, like a pet lizard.
New Dove Body Wash with Microbiome Nutrient Serum transforms the driest skin in one shower.
I feel amazing. I feel like put on a really good dress. Your skin's full of life again.
New Dove Body Wash.
Ceiling fans are on sale at Madison Lighting. They're quality fans, built to run, and they're quiet. The experts at Madison Lighting can help you choose a fan that will save energy. Madison Lighting, Watts Road, Madison.
McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo should probably be called McGann Furniture and Flooring because we're the area's oldest and most experienced floor covering store. Our friendly staff will explain the many types of flooring available, answer questions, and make suggestions so you can choose what's best for your home and lifestyle. We always offer free in-home measurements and estimates and use the finest installers in the entire area. And remember, at McGann's, we don't inflate prices only to mark them down for a sale. Stop in today and discover the difference. You'll be glad you did. McGann Furniture, downtown Baraboo.
How do you use your energy? Giving back to your community? Fueling your drive to deliver hope for neighbors in need? At Alliant Energy, we're creating more clean, renewable energy every single day to power what matters to you. Because even during the most powerful moments in our lives, we're not thinking about power. We're thinking about a brighter future. Alliant Energy, powering beyond.
Now's the time to get a Ford built for you, by you. Pick your color, your wheels, and other available features specifically designed for your Ford. Want an F-150 with a 12-inch touchscreen, 400 horsepower in an Explorer, or a moonroof? You've got it. And now an additional $1,000 bonus cash on top of all public offers. See your dealer for a Ford built for you, by you. Build and order your select Ford today and get $1,000 bonus cash in addition to all public offers.
In Wisconsin, everything's gotten so expensive because America's too dependent on China. So we sure know phony baloney policies when we see them. Senator Ron Johnson voted against cracking down on China with higher tariffs and tougher trade deals, and even voted against punishing China for manipulating its currency. No wonder everything keeps going up and up and up. Senator Johnson, stop making it easier on China and tougher on us.
News 3 Now is taking action, reaching out to our community to lend a helping hand.
Taking action by teaming with our neighbors and local leaders to help make this amazing community we share a better place to live.
Taking action for South Central Wisconsin. News 3 Now.
Want to know right now what the weather will be like tomorrow? Download the First Warn Weather app and you'll get my customized forecast for tonight and tomorrow.
The First Warn Weather app. Get it now. Powered by News 3 Now. You're watching Madison's fastest growing newscast. News 3 Now this morning.
In the 608 this morning, we're catching up with the Greater Madison Senior Softball League, which is back in action this month.
Josh Breiner's live at Verona Community Park this morning with more. Hey, Josh.
Put me in, Coach. I think I'm ready. I think I'm officially warmed up. We're about to see here. We're going to hold that. I know this has been a morning of just like building it all the way to the end, but I think I'm going to be able to do it this time, guys. We're here at Verona Community Park talking about the Greater Madison Softball League, Senior Softball League, and they play here Wednesday and Thursday mornings, and we're lucky enough to have a couple dozen folks out here with us this morning having some fun. A couple of hours earlier than they typically are, but you can see that just the energy that they are bringing. This is something we love to see here in the 608. I want to bring in Ron Ramsden right now, the league commissioner. Commissioner, that's a big deal.
Well, it takes work.
It takes work?
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be a leader, right?
Somebody does.
You know, talk a little bit about the league itself and what got you interested in this.
Well, I got interested in it because I saw the advertisement in the paper and I wanted to play softball. and fast pitch was no longer available for me, so it led to this. And once you get in it and start playing, then, you know, we become hooked. That's just the way it is.
So this league has been around since 2010, and it's changed a lot and grown over the years.
It has grown, yes. We've gone from, well, about 120 players the first year up to 260 now.
You know, what makes this league special for all of you guys playing?
I think the camaraderie, the making of new friends, ability to just, well, fun in the sun is always important, but just the friends. You see people get on teams and they don't want to leave those teams. They develop camaraderie.
So ages 55 and up, and it's really a cast of characters that you have out here on the field.
Yeah, it's a wide variety of people, a wide variety of experiences. But we all have one thing in common: we love softball.
And you are always looking for more folks to join, too.
We are, yes. Yeah, if they want to find out about us, they can go to Greater Madison Senior Softball on the internet, and they'll find our webpage. And
you guys are out here Wednesday, Thursday mornings. They're always looking for a fan base as well?
Most of the wives are just glad to get rid of their husbands. They don't show up here to watch, but there are maybe a dozen that do.
Maybe when the weather gets a little bit better, right?
Yeah, we can hope.
We can always hope. All right, so this is the moment we've been waiting for. I'm going to grab a bat here. I'm going to be up next here on the field. I know I was not really good at 545, guys. We're going to see if I can do it. What do you think? Do you think I can do it?
You got it. You got it.
We're going to give it a shot.
Oh, man,
I've got my trusty green bat here.
I can't
You know,
watch.
I grew up the Litchfield Dragons in Minnesota. I know I quit when I was in like 5th grade, but it's okay. Oh, everyone's moving in for me now. This is something else. Here we go. Here we go.
All right, Josh, we're rooting for you, buddy.
All right,
Swing,
home run,
batter.
boys. Home run.
Oh, no.
Oh, I tipped it.
Good start.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Buddy.
We got, what, 15 minutes till CBS morning starts? We're fine. We're fine.
Eye on the ball, buddy.
Oh, my goodness.
What are you looking
We're going
at?
to get it. We're going to get it. Producer Shelby's telling me I get 2 more hits here. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Like to tell him not to jump forward, it'll help, but I didn't.
Oh, my gosh. Okay,
Yeah,
one
wait
more
for the
time.
ball,
One more
Josh.
time.
Wait for it to come to you.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God.
Last time.
You gotta hang it up, buddy. That's not good.
Obviously, I'm
look
not
good,
a
doesn't it?
softball player, guys, but these
Makes the rest of us
these
look
guys
good.
are right here out here on the field. You can check them out Wednesday and Thursday mornings
Yeah.
here. Verona Community Park. If you want to learn more, you can go up to channel3000.com. I'm embarrassed.
What makes it
I'm
funnier is
embarrassed.
Josh routinely kicks my butt in the gym, so I'm sort of reveling in this, Josh.
This is like the one. Oh, they want me to hit another one. Okay, one more. This is it. This is it.
Wait for the ball. Keep your eye on the ball.
Oh,
my
here, just
God.
give me that ball once.
We gotta.
Oh, no.
There it is.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my gosh.
We're gonna leave it at that. You made it to first.
Josh, believe it or
See
not,
you
we have to move on. Hey, Josh Breiner, thanks for showing us this softball league this morning. If you have an idea for Josh, he needs some inspiration. So shoot him an email or find him on social media.
You need some lessons.
All right, do we have time to move on?
What was that, 12
I don't
tries?
know, I lost count.
Buddy.
All right, headed north now, up in northwest Wisconsin. Polk County is working to recover after it was beaten up by a couple of storms.
We're a beautiful county, a tourist county, but we've suffered some damage in the last 24 hours. The first storm come through about 10:30 in the morning, and that one was really tough on the structures. A lot of barns, a lot of roofs. That storm had some large hail.
Around 600 people lost power. The wind got so strong that it moved a line of hay bales, each weighing 1,500 pounds.
All right, 6:48 now. Let's turn it over to Chris Reese with your certified most accurate forecast. Certainly none of that damage here in Madison.
No, not in Madison, not in southern Wisconsin. The Northwoods is really where most of that shower and thunderstorm activity was yesterday. And we're still seeing some showers and thunderstorms develop in this part of the state today. But right around Stevenson towards Marinette, that is where the heaviest of those showers and thunderstorms worked through yesterday. Since then, things have been able to wind down just a bit. Still, we're looking at more chances to see some showers and thunderstorms, not just in northwest Wisconsin, but for us as we go throughout the rest of this week. Today, it's the far northwestern part of Wisconsin that will have the best chance for those showers and thunderstorms. Tomorrow, still, it's north and west, but as we move towards Friday, and particularly Friday night, we have a slight risk in the southern part of the state. That is going to be one to watch as we watch our rounds of showers and thunderstorms continue. This afternoon and evening, to the north and west, another complex of showers and storms develops. That'll move through central Wisconsin overnight. Meanwhile, southern Wisconsin generally stays dry. Some of our northern counties might be clipped by that. A dry and hot Thursday is in store, but then we start to move towards Friday. This is where we track this line of showers and thunderstorms into the mix Friday night. We'll focus on the details as things get closer. I'm sure there will be a lot of variability, but Friday night's the period to watch for more storms right now.
Okay, we know you'll track it. Chris Reese, thank you very much. Just about 6:50 on your Wednesday. Coming up in the morning sprint, Madison police checking on the credibility of a group claiming responsibility for firebombing a clinic in Madison.
And we want to say happy birthday to Turner and all the kiddos turning 3 today. Happy birthday, buddy. We'll be right back.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
At Associated Physicians, do you know how much we offer all under one roof? It's a lot. From OBGYN, peds, and internal medicine to lab, x-ray, behavioral health, and more. Associated Physicians, 233-9746.
This is how we do it.
At Pick and Save, we believe it takes the right team to bring you fresh produce. That's why we partner with farmers who grow only the best. And that level of teamwork means better, fresher options time and time again. Because working together is truly what it takes to be fresh for everyone.
To all my neighbors, you got much flavor.
Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
We got to see this selection for ourselves.
Tile, wood, stone, laminate, and vinyl?
This hardwood is beautiful.
This vinyl is durable.
And this tile? So affordable.
But when it comes to everything our family needs, this one is perfect.
Now this store is the real deal.
At Floor & Decor, there's plenty of room to explore. Because with everyday low pricing on quality in-stock products and on-trend styles, you can really bring your living room to life. Discover Floor & Decor today.
There are so many things we take for granted. And along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
$1 million worth of the best hot tubs in Madison are at Leisure Concepts. And right now, get immediate free delivery, free ozone system, cover lift, matching entry steps, supplies, and training. Our showroom is packed with brand new hot tubs for immediate delivery. We're including everything you need and all at a great low spring price. Leisure Concepts is open 7 days a week. Stop into our packed showroom in Madison on the Beltline at the Park Street exit.
I just scratch my head over these career politicians. They get in there and they just never want to leave. I'm going to give this my all for 4 years, work very hard. I'm going to do it for the greater good of all the people of Wisconsin, not the special interests. I think the lobbyists are not going to like me at all. They're going to be very frustrated. I'm not beholden to them. Didn't take any money from them, won't take any money from them. I'm going to do what's right for all the people of Wisconsin.
Tim Michaels for governor.
The OBGYN team at Associated Physicians wants to remind you that it's time to redirect your attention. Back to you. We are here, and we have just one focus. You. Call us at Associated Physicians, 233-9746.
We're Brothers, Maine. And we want you to feel like family here.
6:53, time for the morning sprint.
A secret organization called Jane's Revenge claims its members tried to torch a pro-life office in Madison this weekend. The group claimed posted their claim to an anonymous website. The reporter who found it says the source is credible. News 3 Now cannot independently confirm its authenticity. Madison police say they are working with federal authorities to determine if the claim is legit.
An Iowa County jury has found a mother and daughter, Lori and Alexis Berry, not guilty in the death of a teenager in their care. The pair had been charged with reckless homicide. After a week-long trial, the jurors received the case yesterday afternoon, and about 8 hours later, they came back with that not guilty verdict.
There's a new automated shipping facility for FedEx Ground in Madison. The state-of-the-art workplace will employ more than 400 team members. It can crank out up to 15,000 packages an hour. In the past 6 years, FedEx Ground has added nearly 43 million square feet, the equivalent of 1.5 square miles to its network.
Milwaukee Bucks fans sending the team off to Boston with a little love yesterday. Fans meeting with players, coaches, and the mascot in the parking lot ahead of their flight to Boston. The Bucks take on the Celtics in the Eastern Conference semis, which is now tied it up at 2 games apiece. That game takes place at 6 o'clock tonight on TNT.
In baseball, the Brewers bouncing back after 3 straight losses. After losing to the league's worst Cincinnati Reds on Monday, the Brewers just got out with the win last night. After going up 5-1 late, Brewers setup pitcher gave up 3 runs before Josh Hader had to come in to secure the win. Brewers take game 2 in the series 5-4. Their last game is this morning at 11:35.
Some relief for the baby formula shortage. Nationally, formula is 40% out of stock. The FDA now says that it's going to streamline its product review process in order to increase the supply available. Officials are also working to increase the amount of formula imported from overseas.
In a 368-57 vote last night, the House approved a bill to provide another $40 billion in aid to Ukraine. That's $7 billion more than the White House had requested. It will add to the $54 billion the U.S. has already committed to Ukraine's fight against Russia. The Senate is expected to vote on the measure later this week.
Planning out your day, look for temperatures warming up into the 80s. We are going to keep a mix of sun and clouds out there. It will also be incredibly humid. That extended forecast, though, warming up to 90 on Thursday, 86 on Friday. We'll see a chance for some showers and thunderstorms moving into the picture as well. This in particular will be Friday night and then departs Saturday, but we begin to cool off. All right, I had my day in the heat yesterday. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. All right, so next week looks fantastic. I'm so ready.
Back to where we should be.
Exactly.
Back to where we should be, which we never really got an extended spring. So next week will feel much more like spring, much more comfortable.
Looking forward to it.
Oh, so am I.
Chris Reese, thank you very much. And thanks for joining us this morning, folks. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see you back here same time, same place tomorrow morning.